Well, this week I've been trying to stay off social media. Scrolling has not been good for me. If you've ever scrolled and checked out what others are doing and felt your stomach drop or felt like, what should I be doing? Well, welcome to the club. And that's why when I'm working with my athletes, we talk about converting comparison into data and not the drama that it builds up in us, whether we're 14, 16, 18, or 50, because it's all the same. We know that platforms are engineered for surface, eye-popping bests. And as young athletes or any young individual or someone who's not young, but for young athletes in particular, studies linked heavier social media use with more upward comparison, with lower self-esteem, with heightened anxiety, and even depressive symptoms. But we're constantly exposed to curated excellence and real-time metrics like likes, views, leaderboards, and these sneak in and take up our mental space. When we're focused on what someone else is doing, we are not focused on what we're doing, and it kicks up that innate negativity bias. And often all we can see is what we're not. We can help our athletes reframe what they see and turn it into the data, not the drama, as I mentioned before. And instead of worrying if we're as good as Audra, we can ask, what's one behavior that she does that I can test this week? So instead of keeping the thought that she's just faster, and that's just the way that it is, that fixed mindset, and letting that eat at us, we can move from outcome to process with something that we can execute. So we can make notes, we can name what we see, then we can narrow it down to one action that can help make us better. We can also influence our algorithm. It doesn't take long to get different stuff to pop up on your feed. It can sort of take some of those distractions out and unfollow or mute those known triggers. And we're reminding ourselves of our own progress and our own highlights, not just the perfected images that we see of others out in front of us. So we treat comparison as information. We can turn all of a sudden I can't talk, a performance hazard into a performance lever. Just like the power moves say, we can always change our thoughts. We can curate our inputs and our outputs and keep our behaviors competitive, not comparative.